Like, I wanted to understand the idea of what gain was.
What is
and
gain?
Gain is like when we're talking about sound and microphone. And
Gain.
Gain. And I always say, like, turn up the gain, and you will pretty much hear every little.
Yeah, it makes it makes it sharp.
Yes.
Gain makes it sharp.
Gain makes it very sharp.
You can hear surfaces.
It's a little bit
yeah.
Dolly Parton, don't you think?
It is.
Well, let me ask you this: can you do machine gun sounds?
To the kitchen.
Could I try?
Yeah, try do a machine gun sound.
Hold on. Isn't that... So it's very fast, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Like a...
That's
wait,
the
no,
best I've seen
wait,
a chick do it. That's the best. That's pretty good.
And then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
I sound like a train. Yeah.
I would have gone with.
Wait.
That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good.
That's a
Wait,
good
no.
one.
That's pretty good.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I go... And then...
That's pretty good. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, very well done.
Very well
We
done.
need that, and then that... Wait. Hold on. Can we get that?
Fallout.
We need that
We need-
noise. Wait, doesn't it go... Yeah, see?
You should do Foley.
I can... You know what? I can shoot a gun. I'm bloody good at it.
Oh, yeah?
So,
Guns
yes.
are fun. I like guns.
Oh, yeah. I got my gun license. I'm going
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why she knows the sound of a gun.
Yes.
She knows the sound of a gun. Yeah. No. What have you shot?
22.
22. That's fun.
I like shooting a rifle. I think.
Bolt action.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know how to fill my gun, like the magazine.
Wow.
Yes, I can shoot targets quite well.
Interesting.
And I have to say, it's scary that I'm good at shooting a gun. I'm trying to get my pistol license though, because you can't get your license with everything all at once.
No, you
like, there's
can't.
different
Yeah.
categories.
No. There's it's slow to get your licensing. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to know something peculiar about shooting?
Yes, please.
So you shoot a gun, but what do you do with a camera? You shoot a camera.
You shoot a camera.
And what do you load into a camera? A magazine.
Zane? Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, it's exactly the same thing, to be
And
honest.
you look through an aperture and you're shooting a target.
Yeah, it's exactly the
cinematography
same.
is very much marksmanship. Yeah.
It is. And also when you're looking through the viewfinder, the viewfinder.
Yeah,
on
it's
the,
targeting.
It's targeting, essentially. But
Yeah.
all guns are tuned to that person. So some of them might be 6mm out from the center.
Yeah.
So-
Oh wow! You are schooled. This is good.
They might be
This is good.
6mm out from the center. So I developed my own little thing where I knew that it was 6mm out.
Do you know what your spread is? Do you know what your fullest shot is? Do you know that yet?
I don't know how she handles the 6mm out. Let her finish.
No,
Well,
okay.
well, hold on. So you've got the 6mm from the center. So I was consistently 6mm out from the center.
That's pretty good. So
6
that, you're
mil.
going for a bullseye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I tried to go.
Well,
for
that
the
means
center.
it means you've got a small grouping. It's called a grouping.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I also got all of my targets after I had finished, and then I laid them over the top of each other. And then I tried to figure out why I was doing a certain sway. And then I knew that I had to sway the gun the other way in the opposite direction. I would end up with targets.
Yeah. So that's sway. You're right.
Yep.
So fast trigger pull would be up and down.
That's right.
So when you shoot a target, and if you're off target by a vertical,
Yes.
you're pulling the trigger too hard or too soft.
Yes, and it's so sensitive. It's literally
Any movement,
any movement makes it.
heartbeat will change the trajectory.
Exactly. And plus you've also got wind to take into consideration as well.
Long shots, you've also got the Coriolis effect, the spin of the Earth itself.
Yes.
And breathing.
Yeah.
breathing.
Oh, good snipers, they'll do it between the heartbeat. So they'll do it between the heartbeats. They'll actually know their heartbeat through their finger.
That's what the man told me. That
Yeah.
he's a professional armorist, and he was teaching me his technique where he knew what his heart rate was, and if his heart rate had sped up, he would always be able to shoot, like, no matter what. But that's a control that you have to have over yourself.
Yeah, well, target acquisitions are interesting, especially when you're using semi-automatics as well. So when you're shooting at a target, you're also then, at the same time, looking for your next target. You know how you see in movies where they close their eye?
Yes.
You don't close your eye.
Oh,
It's crazy to close your eye because you're doing target acquisition. You want all of the facilities you have.
you want to use everything.
Absolutely.
When I was learning, they taught me to close my eye.
Ah.
So I had to do old school like this, and then
Oh, you squinted a bit, but you don't want to close the whole thing. You still want to be able to see.
I couldn't see. That's the thing is, I was like,
It's unnatural to do that.
it isn't natural.
It's a common marksman mistake that they do. Some people will teach you to close your eye, but you shouldn't.
It was they wanted me to develop a technique of which side
Oh,
I
your
liked.
dominant eye.
Yeah, so they made me do this up to a clock.
The thumb,
Yep.
thumb up to a clock, and which one's your dominant eye?
Yes.
Do you know which one your dominant eye is?
I was actually both.
It's both. Ah, okay.
And that's what made it so difficult because I'm right-handed, but it ended up being my left,
Yeah.
and then my right one was just as equal.
Yeah,
So-
no, my left is definitely my dominant eye.
Really?
Yeah, which is a problem when you're doing scope, because a scope, when you're right-handed, your scope will naturally fall on your right eye. So when I do battle sights, I use my left eye, especially this is very important for pistols. Pistols, you will use, because it's a fighting stance, right? So you'll use your dominant eye, and that's where the pistol will rest, is on what eye line you'll target. It's the same as
Yeah.
throwing a ball.
It is the same, and that's why I started doing a lot of coordination exercises. So I started doing like reflex exercises, like those little balls with all the different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing those.
That's gallery, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it really does help. Honestly, it does.
Yeah.
I even
This is mad.
like a ball to my head, and I was like trying to figure out my reaction time.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
Yeah.
It's surprising.
Yeah, I also do gun drawing as well, so I can do 6-shooter draw. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was doing
Draw.
it yesterday. I was annoying Misty with it yesterday. She's like, "We just cut it out, Ross."
Draw.
I can't. I can't do it here on camera, obviously, but I can. Yeah, I can draw pretty well.
Wow.
I can also do
He's a Milky Bar kid.
Milky Bar kid. I can do I can sling it around
Grew up
and
in the
spin a gun
80s.
and.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's all theatric, right?
It is.
That's what I find it interesting, because
Yeah.
we shoot on cameras and we shoot guns, right? But in between, the guns themselves can be quite theatric in nature. If you look at gun carters in films, this is dance.
It's absolutely like that.
And it's timed to music. It's done to a beat, and those gun beats are in there as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And especially the flash after.
Yeah,
Is
muzzle
it
flash.
by
Muzzle flash.
Muzzle flash, yes. Because I was very shocked at the power behind it.
I can hear that you're a student in this. This is great.
I loved shooting.
Yeah.
I loved it. And actually, I want to do cowgirl competition now.
Okay.
I want to do a cowgirl competition at least once, but I want to be a rhinestone cowgirl.
Is that a shooting competition?
Yeah, it
for
is.
Cowgirls?
That's
yeah,
mad.
it is. But it's for
It's not
9.
horse riding. Do you do horse riding as well?
Funnily enough, I never liked horse riding that much.
The only reason I ask is because we know someone who does horse riding, and she does cowgirl competitions, but it's about the ride.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
about the
yeah.
ride, yeah.
Yeah.
And the presentation of the horse, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm more into, I guess, I mean, I like roller skating and bike riding and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, look,
That's my
I guess
thing.
when it comes to like motorbikes and stuff like that, like I find that like when you look at forces of nature, like riding a horse is a force of nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
But riding a motorbike is a force of engineering,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
and
yes.
they're different things.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I find like surfing very similar to riding a motorbike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just you and the road, and it's the same with a wave. It's just you and the wave. So sometimes I find correlations between things of engineering or things of forces of nature.
Yep.
Gravity sports, that sort of thing. And I find even marksmanship is a bit of a force of nature. I find, because that's the reason that we can do it is because of how we are as humans. We have hunting capabilities. We're very good
We
at it.
do. Yes. It's a natural instinct. And I was surprised how naturally it came to me.
Yeah.
Like, especially holding a gun, I didn't think would be as natural as it was. But the instinct of shooting something and also having the conscience that comes after it is a very it's like almost guilty.
Yeah.
Because when I was
Because it's dangerous, right?
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
That's what my point was. I went, but this is so powerful. It is more powerful than I am.
It can protect life and it can take it.
Yes. And I think to have it in my hands, it made me realize the danger that if you can use this weapon, then you have to be someone who ticks all the boxes of that capability
Yeah.
for it to be safe.
That's right. Yeah, there's so many variables, right? Like I tell people this, like people have a driver's license, right?
Yeah.
And it's easier to learn how to shoot a gun than it is to get a license.
Yeah.
And cars are deadly, man.
They are.
They can be
Although
deadly. You think about it, like cars kill people.
What
They
do
can be
you-
weaponized.
They can be, but I think though it's an odd thing for me because In my opinion, I think the reason why cars are more difficult is because the car has a decision where it requires a conscience. Guns don't. The job is to shoot something. That's what your one and only job, or to protect something.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because when you look at firearms, right, they all have a specific task.
They do.
You know, and I find it sometimes when I research some weapons, they're hilarious to me. And some of them I've had the luxury of firing. Like, if you look at a Mac-10, which is an American-made gun, which is like it's like an Uzi. It's like a hand submachine gun pistol.
Oh, you're not even allowed to have machine guns in this country.
No, that's right. But
oh yeah.
But you think about the purpose of
Rotary.
a Mac-10.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of a Mac-10? And you go, its only purpose is hostages.
Yeah.
And armed robbery. It's the only purpose it could possibly have. You can't use it to hunt. It's only for pure close quarter violence.
That's the thing. See, it's
And
purpose.
the only place you deploy that is hostage situations and bank robberies.
Yes, to intimidate.
Yeah.
To intimidate.
Same with the short
others.
off shotgun. Same deal.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I guess when we're learning how to shoot, they talk about we're not allowed to have a machine gun or anything that that can shoot multiple bullets at once in a rotary.
Yeah.
Like rotary guns. We're not even allowed to touch those.
Oh yeah, Gatling guns and but even just semi-automatics.
No.
Can't have those.
No.
But
no.
or full automatics anyway. But we've got
What about archery?
A Glock.
Have you tried archery?
Archery?
Very interested in archery.
Would you like to do that with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got all the gear. I've got all the gear. I want to do it.
But there's a local archery place here.
Really?
And, yeah, you can go out and learn to shoot.
Yeah, my
shoot a bow and
mother
arrow.
was into archery, and when she passed away, she gave me all. You know, I inherited all her gear.
I would love to. I'm just
wanna go and do
inserting
it.
myself in. Sorry, this is just
This is
for you
a
guys.
great idea. This is a great idea.
The fact that you like shooting makes me think that maybe you might like archery.
I
And
would
we're
love
having-
archery.
We're having a bit of trouble making ourselves go.
So we run out of
And
time.
so, you
Let's
know,
run out of
if
time.
it ended up
It's a
being
team.
something that
Yeah. So if we're group motivated, that will certainly help.
Yeah, I'm the queen of motivation, so let's make a spreadsheet. And I want to
Make
win.
a spreadsheet. I love
Yeah,
it.
come on, it will be so much fun. Come on, let's go on the weekend.
Yeah.
It's going to be so much fun. I would love to learn how to do archery and
yeah.
stuff. I could buy an archery kit. How cute would I look too? With
Oh, look, you can just borrow our gear. We've got the gear. We've got all the gear. But on that note, I think we should just kick it off. What do you reckon? Let's do a deep
Okay.
dive.
Yeah,
Let's do
we
the
should.
intro. And welcome to the Pagey Train. Today I have in the studio with me, Prudence, Bernadette, director, actor, writer. Welcome to the show.
And musician. But
And musician,
hello!
sorry, musician.
Hello,
That was the one I wanted.
everybody. Hi.
I knew it was a trifecta of some kind.
No, what do you call four?
A
would then be-
is that a quad?
A
Quad.
Quadfecta.
Quadfecta.
Possibly.
You've got to Google that. Check it out.
What's
An
a quinella?
octofecta.
An octofecta.
That's right.
An
She's
octofecta.
multi-talented.
Yeah, well, shooting films. We were talking earlier about shooting guns. Now shooting, doing some archery. That'd be fun.
Archery, yes, please.
But look, you've been doing a lot of work recently.
I have. I have.
Yeah. So you've got you're working on a feature film that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
You've done what was the Hoovian thing that you were doing?
Subculture. The
Subculture.
Hoovians. Subculture. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a time to be alive.
I think, yeah. Well, it certainly is because you got, get me wrong, you got Trekkie fans, you got Star Wars fans, but then
do.
you got Hoovians, right? Hoovians are a league of their own.
They are. They're also a very interesting little pocket of people because when you talk about sci-fi, if you looked at my original documents for this, I went into a really big deep dive because I said, okay, you got science fiction, okay, which is a huge blanket, but what if we went a little bit bigger and just said, let's say fiction? What is the biggest audience? And this is probably a cardinal sin of filmmaking because I love breaking rules and I also like to experiment and I don't like doing what people tell me. Although
I think this is why we're friends, actually.
I think this is why we're friends. Yeah, because the thing is, I always say I like to take calculated risks and I love
Totally.
to do something that no one else is doing, but I will write an essay and hypothesize what I think will go on before it happens. So
It's a good method, right?
yeah, it's not just like, oh, I want to do this to be rebellious. It's because I always want to see what will happen, what if. So I looked at, what the fiction genre was, and I said, look how many girls there are, look how many, young people there are, what's the percentage, like what's the split? And I realized that there are not very many people who have a good idea of what Doctor Who fans are like.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. It's a beast of their
hard,
own.
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint,
Because like
right?
everyone knows a Star Wars fan, right? So
Oh, yeah.
they're involved with the Force. They like
Yes.
lightsabers. They've got the dark side. They've got the the positive side, the good side of the Force. Don't go to the bad side.
The dark side, yes.
And we know all of the stories that are in that, and it's very like sort of samurai in nature if you really look at it.
It is, yeah.
And then you got Trekkies, right? And Trekkies is more about boldly going where no man has gone before. This clinical sort of clean room way of looking at the future.
Yes.
Where money doesn't exist anymore, and it's kind of like capitalist communists without the money and the pain. So it's all clean.
Yes, okay, I can take that, yes.
But Whovians are a bit different. It's more abstract than that, right?
Yes, that abstract way of thinking is imagine law that goes on forever. That's a huge topic because Doctor Who regenerates. He keeps coming back. So he can, or it, they, because it doesn't really matter, Doctor can be anybody. So if Doctor Who can regenerate and become somebody else, a completely new entity, a completely
It's
new...
a great way to keep doing series after series.
Oh, it's fantastic. And if anything, you know what Doctor Who really is?
What?
It's a Monster of the Week show.
It is.
Now...
I like that.
Thank you. Tell me about it, guys. Okay, you know why I was the best person for this job? Because, the thing is...
Tell me why, Prue.
Yeah, the thing is, you have to be that person. You have to say, I am perfect for this job. No other industry do they do that. But I'm very confidently sitting here saying, I damn straight was the right person for that job.
Yeah.
And I have to have that level of confidence.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're never going to believe this film.
Yeah,
You're going to
of
sit there
course.
and say, oh, that's weak. Oh, I like her idea, but I have to come at you with the strongest idea and hit you with it, and it's got to be polarizing. Because otherwise, it's not a film. I have to have something to say.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have an impact.
It doesn't.
Where's the resonance?
Exactly.
Where's the tuning fork?
Yes, I'm here to tell you something.
Yeah.
And if you agree, then that's great. Or if you don't, then go make a documentary in response to mine.
Well, I think it's kind of a leadership thing, right? Like, because there's
Yes.
there's some people that are born leaders, and there's some people that have leadership thrust upon them. And I like to think of myself as the latter. But I think there's something to be said for they sort of feed into each other. If you're prominent to be a trailblazer and going, well, I've got the confidence to go and do this. I'm going to go do this.
Yeah.
That sort of invites the luck of doing it itself, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
And
Yes.
that's where you have it thrust upon you because then you're like, oh shit, now I'm doing this thing.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, oh God, okay, I'm going to do this. But I think looking at that group of fans, I've realized that there are a lot of people that have no idea what Doctor Who is. And the reason why I was great for that job in the very beginning was because I knew nothing about Doctor Who. If anything...
So you weren't a Whovian prior
No,
to this?
I don't know anything about Doctor Who.
My
Doctor
gosh!
Who? Who is that?
Gosh!
Yeah, I know. And you know why that was so great? Is because here's what I knew about Doctor Who.
This is a massive plot twist of what I know.
Yeah, it is. I don't know anything about Doctor Who. In fact, I actually hated Doctor Who. I really don't like it. I hated that show. And you know why it was so great is you always get these people who are so into something. They show you the most
That's
biased...
what I'm talking about. You got Star Wars fans,
Yeah.
Star Trek fans, Whovians.
Yeah,
you know.
and the thing is, they're always like, oh, this is the best thing ever, and I'll tell you why. But I'm like, and that's the thing is, but it's what you see. That's the thing.
It is true. I can't deny that.
They every Comic-Con I go to, they're like, oh man, and they sit in their little groups and they go and they talk about things like, oh, nanu and stuff, and I'm like, and I go like, oh, hello, and they look at you, and it's literally like Big Bang Theory, and I'm like, I work at the Cheesecake Factory, like. I work at the Cheesecake Factory. That's
My
me.
gosh.
No, but that was me. I was like Penny.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think it worked out really great because plot twist. When I was in high school, I was 15.
Yeah.
And there was this group of people that like used to sit under the weird tree. Do you know that one tree?
Yeah.
Guys, you know what I'm
It's where
talking
the
about.
writers are. It's the writer's circle.
I was about to say not that.
No?
The weird people. So the weird
Yeah, no, that's the
people-
weird people.
No, it was this group of people
The
that...
artists.
The artists, the drama kids.
No, there wasn't even that. I sat outside the drama room, right? But there was this one weird tree, and the Doctor Who fans would all sit together. They're
Oh, yeah?
obsessed with Doctor Who. They would talk about Doctor Who every day. That was it. And I used to listen to them and go,
Exterminate.
yeah, I was like, what are
Okay.
they on about? And they would say, this doctor, that doctor, and they would go to all these fan clubs and meetups and stuff. And I was like, it doesn't make any sense. The show's been going on forever. What even is it about? It didn't make any sense. So I guess by having that opinion I know, it's not what you thought.
As
right?
an interviewer, like, it's not the direction I thought we were going to go.
No, I know. The thing is, I don't care. I literally have no filter now, and I think that's the best thing ever because
Fucking A.
I didn't care that when John actually came up to me, and the reason why he chose me was because he was like, "You play the theremin. The Doctor Who theme is on the theremin.
That's right.
Therefore, you guys must collaborate."
This is fucking bizarre, man.
It is bizarre.
That's pretty bizarre because, like, okay, so like. As a muso, right? Like, we, being in bands, we always go, well, we want to get a synth or we want to get a theremin. You want to do these things. 'Cause you see it in rock and roll, and you see it out there in the musicscape, right?
Oh yeah.
And you go, you have it, and that's one of those instruments that has that sort of abstract interest to it. It's not a guitar, it's not a drum, it's not a woodwind. It's this technological instrument.
Electrophone, but interesting.
Electrophone, yeah. No, but you know what I mean.
Technological instrument.
Technological
Out of
instrument.
this world.
It is out of this
Okay.
world. Like, I don't think they'll do it. I don't think Mozart was onto that. You know what I mean?
What, out of this world instruments?
No, out of like electronic theremins, man.
I think he was. He was up to some weird stuff at the time, but I like Bach, to be honest. While the Sheeps May Safely Graze is my favourite piece of music. It's beautiful, but yes, okay, yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but I guess my point is that they selected that instrument for Doctor Who because at the time I think it was the 70s when it was started, maybe the 60s.
60s, yes. Black and white.
Like it's a futuristic instrument.
Yes.
So they go, well, this is a futuristic show, so it needs to have a futuristic instrument that does the theme song.
Yes.
And there's been moments where I go, I want to play that like a water phone. Want to play a water phone, want to play these instruments that are in films and that are quirky, I guess is another way to say. Mm-hmm. So when I've heard you talk about it, I go, wow, I want to see your work playing this instrument. So what you're saying is that because if you're playing that and doing YouTube videos on this instrument,
yes,
that's what sort of tied you into Doctor Who?
Absolutely. So the thing is, I'm actually writing it down a note so I don't forget. Because this time I'm prepared. This is like a Prue 2.0.
This is so you're the most prepared guest I've ever had.
I know, because I've got things to talk about, and now I'm just like, I brought this to a party.
Man, we started on firearms. I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah, we're going from firearms now, talking about how, like, no, I'm not a fan of Doctor Who. It's just like,
fuck Doctor Who. I don't know how I got this job,
But I'm the right
Literally,
person.
but
but I'm the right person for it.
yeah, and the thing is, right, you know why I was the right person? Now let's go all the way back. I
Okay.
was the right goddamn person.
Zip
because
it back.
Yeah, I said to myself, who is better to look at everything very objectively
to be objective.
than me? Because I could look at this with absolute zero biases. I could look at this and say, okay, now I'm not going to look at this through my lens. I'm going to look at this through a lens.
And you
then
started at the weird tree people.
I went back to the weird tree people in my head. Let's just call them tree people.
Tree people.
So I started.
Big shout out, tree people.
Hey, tree people, where are they? Where are the tree people now?
Where are they now?
Yeah, I don't think they're in this dimension, but they all went somewhere else. They went to the Galfrey. But, I said to myself, let's see what I can do with this documentary. If I look at this and have a thesis statement.
Okay.
So it's a documentary to me it's like a monologue, okay?
Yeah.
Again,
get that.
I hate documentaries too. So, but it's a documentary, and
Well, usually they're narrated, right? So most documentaries are narrated.
No more of that. I mean, Doctor Who started in the 1950s. Come on.
See, that's that. See, I was talking about this before, Misty. The transatlantic accent.
Transatlantic.
Oh, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic.
Transatlantic?
It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, totally it is.
Yeah.
But transatlantic is an interesting thing because Hollywood actually came up with it. Anyway, it has a lot of airflow.
That's very good.
It has a lot of airflow, and it's actually something that people talk
It's
about.
a merger between.
It's a merger. Yes, that's right.
Between English and American.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
The transatlantic accent.
It's odd.
You got to think of like show tunes in the background as you're saying it. That's how I sort of get around it.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about taking it more to Baltimore, or
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, definitely Baltimore.
Okay. Because I was talking about if you were to take it into more like the middle America sound.
Yeah. Well, with the ladies' sound of it, it can go from like something that's very ditzy to being a femme fatale.
Oh, okay. So a bit more noir.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting, because the amount of I know I could go so into this.
It fascinates me. Voices fascinate me.
Yeah, I did. Look, I've got many years.
So
of
many
vocal
characters.
Training. Oh,
So many characters.
Yeah, there
Well,
are.
the transatlantic one is one of my favourites.
One of my favorites.
It's terrible.
I'm laughing.
What is that?
I'm laughing because you can't remove the Australian out
Can't
of
get
his,
it.
out
Yeah,
of his
you can't pull the Aussie out of it, mate.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And if you want to get good at that, you just got to look at your nails.
Oh,
You
yeah?
just got to look at your
Oh,
nails.
that's pretty good.
And then
That's
you just
good.
got to say,
She's so good.
damn,
So
this is a
good.
good cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
goddamn good cup of coffee.
See, coffee's a good way in.
Yeah, and chew your gum in the side of your mouth, just like that. You know, you got to chew your gum.
Or
and
eat
then
an
you say-
apple. An apple will get you there.
No, it's got to be gum. It's got to be gum, because it's got to stick. And you know what's really interesting is that the whole sound, it's like right up here. It's like really nasal. It's really resonant. Yeah. And then all the intonation goes down, you know?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's fucking rocking it.
Because I'm goddamn good at this job, you know? I'm goddamn good at directing this film. But, okay, so Doctor Who-
voice acting and the mob wanted in.
I'm going to do my own voiceover
no.
for like the trailer.
Okay.
In a world.
In a world.
Yeah. Scott Pilgrim was dating a girl.
Yeah.
'Cause I love that film.
Scott Pilgrim was dating a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you got this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite ones. I like that one.
Yeah, it's perfect, right? I'll even do the vanity plate for myself, like.
So, brings me back to the theremin, right?
Yeah, see?
Which is kind of like, I suppose, like a saw. Like how you play the saw. You know how they play the saw.
No, it's nothing like a saw.
It does sound like it.
No.
You're telling me it doesn't sound like a saw?
No, it does not sound like that.
It has a little bit of a sound like it.
Did you know Ryan? I think Ryan said that to me, and I was like, no.
How dare you?
I
It sounds like a saw. The analog version of a theremin.
Theremin.
A theremin.
Theremin.
A theremin. A theremin.
Actually, I play the theramini if you really want to get technical. It's the theramini, which is the 2010's reiteration of the theremin.
Theremin.
This is really... don't I sound like an art wanker now? I mean, honestly...
It sounds like somewhere I can keep your coffee.
Huh? Keep me coughing?
Keep me coffee in a themin?
What? Are you speaking English? Was that English?
No, definitely not.
Well, yeah, I think the theremin is the gateway into Doctor Who, and I did a lot of research into the theme song, how it was developed. There's been so many different versions of that theme song since. But I think because I had this into the style of instrument and the style of music, I realized, okay, we're going otherworld. Okay,
Yeah.
We've got, if we're looking at the Lord of the Rings people. Okay, so all of these hardcore Middle Earth people.
Yes.
I went and saw Lord of the Rings, the musical.
Okay.
That exists.
That's a musical?
It exists.
Good God, man.
And I went and I saw
I'm
it.
living under a rock.
It was a. I went and saw it. Okay, that's the sort. I went and I saw it, and it was really shocking. Yeah, but
It was
anyway.
shocking? Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've got the Middle Earth people, and then we have the people who really love things like medieval culture. Okay, so imagine that on the outside of the Middle Earth people.
Knights in shining armour.
Yes.
Okay.
People who go to the medieval festival, like my dad. He told me that cloaks were going to be in fashion again. Dad, they're
Has it
not.
happened?
No.
You don't know. Give it some time.
Cloaks. Like, he actually said to me, Prue, cloaks are coming back in fashion. I want to make a cloak, but with big pockets for stuff. Plot twist. He hasn't been wearing them, and they have not been in fashion. But anyway, we've got the cloak people.
He's got to lean into it. He's got to put his back into it.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
But oh my God. So we've got those medieval people, but then we've got the people who love things like Star Trek.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, outside of that. Because this is
okay.
what I think. Then we got the Star Trek people. Then after that, we've got Star Wars. So can you see how everything is getting a little bit more flangerized as we go?
Yeah, okay. But I suppose if you're too tight to the theme music across, you know, what was it? Star Wars was John Williams?
Hold on, not to the music stuff. I'm just talking about like the culture and the fandom itself.
Yeah, okay.
Because these things are easy to understand then. So, as in, if you kind of weave it all together, you'll start to see what I'm going at.
Yeah, okay.
That after the Star Trek people, you get Star Wars.
So this is the sci-fi onion.
Yeah, it's a sci-fi onion, I guess.
Okay.
And this is kind of just what I have so many mind maps of how I started linking everyone together. And then Doctor Who didn't fit anywhere. Doctor Who was actually not in that onion. It was another onion altogether.
Yeah. It's not in the Venn diagram at all.
It was a Funyun.
It's a Funyun
It's a
satellite
Funyun.
feature.
Yes, it was like burger rings. Everything else was onion
Everything else
rings.
is fries. This is a burger.
This is a burger ring. It's something of its own kind, and they were so protective of it. Don't take my burger rings, you know? They were like, don't you go with that. And I think that's why I was like, okay, so not only are these people, this group, this culture, it's now like way of life. Doctor Who is not fandom. Doctor Who is life.
Okay.
Now understand that principle. Now I was treating it now almost like a religion where you cannot say anything wrong about this because they will come for me. Okay, so I need to know what I'm talking about. And that way I had to kind of understand the size and the scope of the fandom, and that's how I did it.
Okay.
So, and this is months and months and months and months of going to bookshops and saying, do you have Doctor Who books? Or like, do you have a Doctor Who section? Just market research, you know what I mean? Out in the field looking for stuff that was Doctor Who themed. So I was going to like a lot of Game Traders, Zing, EB, all of that. Like I wanted to, and in different suburbs, different areas, and I wanted to know how much stuff is there for people to purchase and how much stuff is there on Google, like how big is the search terms, that kind of stuff. And also looking at audience data and I guess reviews.
Okay, so a very analytical approach.
Oh, extremely. Like I'm a very fun person. Like I talk about all the fun, but then as soon as you've got that big picture, I went, oh, okay, so now I've got to put the hard work in. So that's, I guess, where my really unique voice came through. So my voice could come through when I could see it's serious. I can't mess this up, and I'm going to treat it like a Bible. So I made a Bible of like all the things that I needed to know. Okay. So this is all the stuff.
So all the canon literature of it all.
Canon literature, yeah. And understanding, once you pretty much understand that Doctor Who is a format, so we have Doctor Who comes down, he does this. He goes somewhere in the realm of our world. So anytime, any place, he fights a monster, lather, rinse, repeat.
Okay.
That is the format. He will meet a monster every single episode. Very similar to Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
So I actually was
all
able...
Twilight Zone sort of stuff.
Very much Twilight Zone, but it was kind of going... Well, Twilight Zone, yes. But I was comping it a lot to Scooby-Doo because it was the fight of the monster.
Yeah.
So I thought that was the best way for me to understand, because if you look at Scooby-Doo as a character, I had to make it something that wasn't in that same genre. I had to find something else, so that way I wasn't being biased. It's like a control, I guess. Do you know what I mean? And Misty's face just went... She just frowned. But I know, it's like a control.
Well, but see, Scooby-Doo's... Yeah, that's an interesting one because, like, it is the monster of the week. You know?
It is.
And you get that sort of show, that sort of formula with Time Tunnel, Black Mirror.
Yes.
There's this monster of the week or this atrocity of the week.
Yes, but it's very simple. I think by making it a cartoon like Scooby-Doo, that's why I didn't go too far into Black Mirror, because I needed something with a really simple lore. So I needed it to be from the 60s, which is when the show came out. So, okay, it doesn't matter that one is essentially like a situational comedy, but as a cartoon, I love the laugh track though. I love a good laugh track. I think it sounds lovely.
Well, have you heard the Big Bang one without the laugh track?
It's very awkward.
It's super awkward. I've said it a few times, like, what's going on?
But I actually think it's kind of funny.
It's
Do you know what I mean?
Sadistic.
It's sadistic,
It's
yes.
sadistic without the laugh track.
I don't mind it though. I'll be honest with you. I think that when we're so used to having films now without a laugh track, it's nice to hear other people laugh with you. It prompts others to laugh.
Yeah, it gives you cue points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we like to copy. So when someone else laughs, I laugh too. And that's, I think, something that I'm bringing back in one other film that I have.
Yeah.
It's just a short. Well, it's actually not. I don't make short films. I want this on a T-shirt. I'm going to probably trademark this now.
Okay.
But
I don't make short films.
No, it says I don't make short films. I make limited specials.
Oh, I like that.
I make limited specials. Like, remember that from like the Saturday specials?
They would. You see, you'd have like stuff like Tales of the Crypt, for instance.
Yeah.
You know, these short episodic things that were again a scare of the week sort of stuff. But I think you're really that's a great way to look at the Whovian Empire is this monster of the week.
It is a monster of the week. Yeah.
There's a lot in that. Like it's I suppose it even has schlocky horror sort of stuff to it as well. You know.
Yes.
Because it's always this monster that's always this unimaginary, like this extra dimensional sort of thing where we always are looking for the monster that isn't the bipedal ape-looking monster. It has to be different in a lot of ways.
Yeah, half the time Doctor Who's monsters are not scary looking. They're more like, honestly, it's a representation of the psyche. Now, that is where I went deep, you guys. And let me tell you, Doctor Who, all of these, there's one episode, okay? In my favourite series of the show, it's got Billie Piper.
Okay.
And John Blum, who is the writer that I worked with on the doco, he actually suggested for me to watch her season first. And it's because her character Rose was very feminine. Now, the reason why, can I tell you why I didn't like Doctor Who?
Why?
This is why, okay, this is the main reason why I hated Doctor Who growing up. It wasn't pink.
That's hilarious.
Yep, it wasn't the colours I liked.
Well, we've done. Look, the background of my background shot at the moment. I've put pink on for Peru tonight, so we're just doing pink, not the psychedelic changeover. It's just a consistent pink.
I like things A, consistent, and B, pink. Just like me, consistent and
You
pink.
do like a lot of pink, actually. All your clips are very pink.
Yeah, I do. I love pink because it's also a colour that I can see really well. I can't see green very well.
Okay.
It makes me start to trip out a bit. But we'll get to that next. I mean, honestly, yeah, like Billie Piper's season of Doctor Who was absolutely fantastic for me because it showed a feminine character, which means I had something that I could align myself to. So all of her problems, they have a monster in her series where it's a plastic surgery monster. And instead of being a human woman, she's just a big piece of skin. Like a giant flat piece of skin.
Okay.
And she says, I am perfect. I look great. I have not a wrinkle. And she goes, you're not perfect. I want to be a person. That's me taking her off. She goes, I want to be a real person.
I want to be a real person.
Yeah. Like that. And I thought...
It's opening mine a bit of Cockney, actually. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I don't know what she was doing, but, whatever. And I thought to myself... God, that resonated with me. All the previous monsters were big and scary because they were.
Yeah.
But I think as Doctor Who went along, they were big and scary because they hit something within our psyche.
Yeah.
And that is where Doctor Who hit me.
Okay.
So, and of course, David Tennant, because David Tennant, he is just good to look at on the show. I liked his season a lot. He wasn't pink, but he was very nice to look at.
Okay.
And,
Easy on the eyes, huh?
Yeah, and the thing is, they started to make Doctor Who hotter and hotter. This is a real thing.
Okay.
Doctor Who
we can track this as a graph?
in hotness.
Rating of hotness.
I have created that graph. So between from Ice Cube to Bushfire, it was Ice Cube old man with white hair.
Yeah.
Then David Tennant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is the real statistics. And the audience votes are in.
Uh-huh.
Like, it was literally off the charts. When they got him, women started watching the show.
Yeah,
So-
there is a larger female audience for Whovians, yeah?
Yes. Well, now. Not back then.
Oh, not back in the day, but I definitely in the last 20 years, though.
Absolutely. It's got more and more intense with females becoming more aligned with the show.
Yeah.
So as you can see, with all this knowledge in, taking all of that in, I realized, well, Prue, now we've got an angle.
Yeah.
The angle is that how did all of this happen? How did we go from old man to hot guy? this is girls mouth, okay? And I said, I need to talk to a really large group of people. So
Okay.
I then used John Blum as the thesis,
Okay.
which is how do you go from fan to creator? And you go from fan to creator, and that fan, okay, brings all of their lived experience, their age, their demo, all of that, and they then create more Doctor Who characters and stories, which then reflect the audience. So they are reflecting who is telling the stories.
Yeah.
Who's making the fandom fanfic? Like if you sit up late at night on Reddit,
Yeah.
wow, that's not for children.
No.
It's not a children's bedtime story.
No, well, I found this in a lot of fandom spaces. It's
Yeah.
highly sexualized,
Yes.
graphic violence. Yeah.
Yes, I went like this. It's late at night, and I go, I'm gonna have my cup of tea, and then I go, Doctor Who put his what? His sonic screwdriver where? You know, that's what I was reading. And
Yeah, wow.
I stopped reading though.
You should try out the Captain Kirk and Spock ones. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a whole wiki on that.
Yeah.
And I just was shocked.
It's a deep dive.
Yes. So I guess when you see what the fans are doing, what are they going to do when they get to the show? How far can you push things? What are the limits? Who is making the Bible?
But it pushes the boundaries, right? Because when you're looking at it as like Whovians that are becoming more predominantly heterosexual females that are watching a sexy guy being Doctor Who, you can see this in other ways in other media. Like for instance,
Yeah.
even like Terminator, right? Kyle Reese, if he comes back from the future, basically emaciated. Like there's no protein in the future. They're on their bare bones. But if you look at the movies that progress afterwards, there's all these big muscly hunks that come back from the future that look exactly like a Terminator, but they're human. Where are they doing these weights in the future?
It doesn't matter, Ross. Stop talking. We want them to look like that. What are you doing?
But it's placating to the market, right? So you're matching
Exactly.
you're matching a market, so you have sexual aesthetics. And I get it to a point that of course you need to sell, but there is a point, right, where you go, well, the story's the story.
Yes. Okay. This is where there was a huge roadblock where I said, okay, I spoke to, without giving anything away in the doco, I talk about what were the parameters. So at some point you do need to ask, how much can you push Doctor Who? Because regardless, Doctor Who can be anything, right?
Well, there's been a lot of controversy. So, yeah, Doctor Who's been a lady. Doctor
Yes.
Who's been a black fella.
He can be a hot guy. He
Yeah,
can be
yeah.
a young girl. So therefore, if Doctor Who can be anything, Doctor Who can be hot.
Yeah.
So that's still within the IP. Yeah?
Well, Doctor Who's starting to sound more and more like James Bond on LSD, you know?
Yes. But he also, like, you know, he could be a Labrador as well, because the thing is he regenerates. There's been an episode where I think he was a dog.
Yeah.
And these episodes, I guess, make him more of a shapeshifter. So if that makes
Okay.
sense, he is a shapeshifter. He can move they can move within different forms to suit the story.
Yeah.
Therefore, those different forms make sense as long as it suits the episode and as long as it does something to the time period and to the monster. So everything has a reaction. See what I mean?
Yeah, so it's kinetic in that sort of way. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. And I love that, you know, they were able to put in a drag queen. So there's a drag queen in one of the newest seasons, and the thing is, it made sense. And you know, we're not exploiting people. We're not just putting in to get views. They put it in. It made sense.
Yeah.
Everything was great about the episode, and it, you know, ratings go through the roof. That's what's amazing about Doctor Who.
Yeah. So you can push boundaries like that.
Yes.
But look, I haven't seen that episode, but I hope it was an Aussie doing the drag queens because we do it really well.
Well, no, it's American. Oh no, sorry, UK-based queen.
Oh, okay.
But see, that's what I love about Doctor Who. And
let that
now,
go.
yeah, but see, now I love it. Now I love Doctor Who because
Wow. So
now
now you're a convert to it.
I am a convert, and that's because now I understand Doctor Who has a format. It makes sense to me now. I had to find a way of making Doctor Who make sense.
Yeah.
Because if I can't find logic to something, then I'm never going to be able to have an incision point.
Well, that's why it's immediately illogical in the Whovian universe, because even the TARDIS itself, this police box that is larger inside than it is outside, it immediately breaks the laws of physics. It immediately breaks reality.
But it can, because it's from another world.
Yeah,
See?
it's got permission to do that.
Yeah, and the thing is, I can't say now it breaks the laws of physics. It doesn't, because in the lore of the show, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
See?
Interesting.
See, if it doesn't make sense to you, you have to find a way of finding
Well,
their
you
logic.
can find smaller things inside of larger things inside of smaller things. If you've ever played a computer game, you can find spatial awareness inside a space that's the size of your thumb,
Absolutely.
and there's a whole world in there.
Well, something bigger than the device is what if you look on a screen?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff in that.
Yeah, and if you look at that, if you look at that 2-dimensional space to 3-dimensional space, and if you even go further, like, if life is a simulation itself, as there's series out there, we're in this big quantum computer that's just this holographic experience on an electromagnetic background. Like, we're just rendering our consciousness as we speak. Like, because you can anticipate what I'm going to say. I can sort of anticipate what you're going to say. You've been so to left field today. Like, I didn't know that we were going to hate on the Whovians straight away.
No, I'm not hating on them. I was loving them straight away.
Well, maybe hating's a bit harsh.
No, like, okay, when I say that, though, I have to give you the journey. I didn't like it. Now I do. The thing is, this is what makes me a filmmaker. Like, that's what makes me a good director, actress, musician, or a writer. Like, that's what makes me good at what I do, because I'm saying, okay, look at this, make sense of it, become this.
Yeah.
I have to make this part of me now. And if I don't have an incision point, then how can I make a documentary about this? If I just keep looking for things that I'm good at, then how am I going to be good at anything ever? I'm not going to develop my skill set.
Yeah, that's true.
The thing is, I wanted to love this. So when I found out, how much work John puts into his books, when I watched his film that he worked on in the 90s, I was obsessed with it. I loved this. I loved seeing that it brought so many people together and the amount of joy that it brings others. Now, that's the really special part.
It does. It really does. But with all this research in tow, right? So you've done the research. You've now become the convert coming across to the Whovian way of thinking.
Yes.
The Zen master inside of the TARDIS itself. What was the shoot like?
Smooth, simple, no problems.
Yeah?
Yeah, no ghost stories. All good, G.
No ghost stories? But we got some photos of this, though. Can we check it out?
Look, hold on, wait. Ross, I don't want to brag. But the thing is, my shoot just went
Let me
so
brag for
well. Like, it did, but it went so good. Like, the thing is, I am the princess of preparation, and everything just was so just smooth sailing.
This is the shoot here?
Yes, that's me. Or that's actually my butterfly wrangler. Her name is Sky Blackburn. Butterfly.
Hold on,
Sky.
what do you mean the butterfly wrangler?
It's a thing, Ross. Don't. I even got a dingo for my next film. What?
A dingo?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know. What? Come and fight me, guys. Like, I swear.
Oh, that's Luke Walker.
Yeah, that's Luke.
Yeah. Well, big shout out to Luke Walker Productions. He's just everywhere.
Yeah, and guess who my BTS photographer was?
Who?
My iPhone.
Oh, well, there you go.
I know. It was Ryan took some photos for me. I took some photos, and then I put them into Lightroom, and I edited them. And that's my BTS photographer, because budgets. But yeah,
That still looks good.
You know what?
Job. Is this all you?
Yes.
This your shots? That looks fine.
They look fine, guys. Okay, they look fine. They look.
I like that rig. I need to get a rig like that. That little is that a bag?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's a
very
bag.
cute, right?
Yeah, because you got everything you need in there. Like, I always need to get me tape, and
I've got all my
every
tape
rig
in
I
there.
always got to break them.
No, and a tape cutter.
Yeah.
See what I mean? And like, I've got it's like skin tape too for me, just in case. And because I'm really sensitive to latex, but I have to make. Oh yeah, I knew. See, everyone says that when I say I'm sensitive to. Look at him.
It's kind of like gluten free. Like, I'm sensitive to latex and I'm gluten free.
Yeah. I'm sensitive to latex, guys.
I'm a vegan and I've got latex issues.
I do. I'm allergic to meat and latex. I knew that would get you. I knew that.
Well,
See, look at him.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the end. You're still, Prudence Bernadette. You're still all right in my book.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm lactose intolerant for real though.
Director, actor, and musician.
Yeah, I know. I try. I mean, I don't want to add like musician. Oh, no, what's it called? Like a animal activist or something. I don't want to put that in my title.
Oh, you don't do that. What is that?
Because I am.
You are an animal activist?
Well, hold on.
Well, I think it's something you do, but I don't think that animal activism defines you, though. Is that the main thing that defines you?
No, but it's something that I would like to do a lot more in my career. Could I tell you I gave my cat CPR?
Jeez, we've gone from firearms to giving cats CPR. Okay.
Yeah, but I told you this was going to be fun.
This is a roller coaster
We'll
of
get back to
of
Doctor Who in a
awesomeness.
sec. No. Well, can we go to the cat?
Oh, we can go back to Doctor Who in a second. That's fine. Yeah, let's talk about the resuscitation of a cat.
Yeah, I wanted this to be interesting. This is for the clickbait, okay?
Right,
So
okay.
put this at the
This is
beginning.
clickbait.
Yeah, put this at the beginning, and then people will be like, "Oh my god," okay? And
Okay.
put in like timestamps.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I found.
Write that down.
Yeah, come on, I'm like producing the show. I'm like, come on. I'm like, what am I? I'm the showrunner.
Yeah,
I want a T-shirt that says that.
it's pretty good.
I am the bus driver of this production. So yeah,
So how'd your cat go into cardiac arrest for this to happen?
Okay, so I found a cat. It wasn't my cat at this point.
Okay.
It was a cat. I found it on the side of the road at midnight. And
Been hit by a car or something?
no, she was stuck together. Like her legs had been stuck together with like some kind of super glue. And I was telling Misty this, and this is for real.
What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean glued together?
I am not high, guys. Please don't.
Someone glued a cat together?
Okay, so do you know people used to think that I was a major drug addict at uni? But the thing is, I used to walk in and look, just because I was friends with the dealer.
Thing for
Okay?
someone to do to tape, glue cats' legs together. Like,
No,
that
okay.
takes effort.
Oh, yeah, so, okay, this is like animal abuse, I guess, but this person had
Someone
this,
really fucking hated that cat.
yeah, 6.5-week-old cat, you know, she'd been through the ringer. And I found her, and I just stopped the car, I pulled over, and I went, oh my God, and she was just staring at me, and she was making this little noise, and was like, wah, wah, like that.
Yeah.
And I ran back home, I got a crate, I put on my cat gloves, because I've got those, just like big gardening gloves. And I put her in the crate. I took her, fed her, all of that. And I think it was 48 hours later, after I'd had her in my house, I wanted to give her a bath to help her out, because I thought, feed her first, water.
Cats love baths.
All mine do. I've got photos of, for the next segment, I'll send Misty some more photos of my cats in the bath.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I want my cats and my dog to be part of this. Anyway.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. But you rescued this cat and you gave it CPR?
Well, okay, I gave her a bath and I defleed her, because I was a dog groomer for 5 years.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm dropping bombs.
Yeah.
I'm dropping bombs in this, but I was a dog groomer for 5 years, like a professional
That sounds
dog
like a
groomer.
fun job, actually.
Yeah. It's good until you get bitten a lot, but, you know, it was okay.
Bitten?
Yeah, I was constantly
But no
bitten.
superpowers.
No, not one.
Yeah, well, that sucks.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
if you get bitten, you get superpowers. You're like, oh, okay, I can
Yeah,
handle it.
unless if someone calls me...
I'm
Yeah,
fucking Spider-Man now.
yeah, but hold on, I am a bit of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Dear Lord, have mercy.
Thank you. But anyway, so I gave her a bath and I like de-ticked her. And then I was like, oh no, because I was blow drying her
Yeah.
for a little bit and towel drying her. And then her head went back like this. And then her eyes just kind of went milky. And then she just went like that. She was just like,
So you put this cat in the cardiac arrest?
no, I did not. No, as in I was helping her. And the thing is, she was so relieved. Her gums went white and she just stopped, right? And I
Okay.
had a towel on her and I went, oh no. Oh no. And I was looking at her and I went, hey. And she was just weak. So I went into some kind of, I don't know, it was just very fast thinking.
Yeah.
I got some tinfoil. I wrapped her up like a burrito, like a little burrito.
A little burrito.
I just went like this. It was literally like
It's
something.
like-
Yeah, you
It's
would.
like a pussycat burrito. Yeah.
Yeah, like she was honestly out of like Guzman and Gomez or something. But like I wrapped her up like this and then I put a hairdryer on her so she stayed warm. And then I just put her on the floor and I was like, oh, you can't tell by the way I use my walk. Like that. I was like,
Stay alive.
ah.
Well, I don't
Like
think I don't think you do the verse bit. You got to do the chorus for
Oh,
it.
well,
I don't think you have to do the I don't know about what was there. Oh, no. I think you need to do the other bit.
by the way. I was like, way I use my walk.
Staying alive. I think that's the part you need.
Well, I started from the verse because I'm like,
Just
well, you
picturing
can't tell. Like, I have to do that.
What was there?
Yeah. Because it's all right. I can't tell. Yeah. So I did that. Well, okay. You see, anyway, I did it. And she went, ah. And, you know, she came back like she went, ah, like that. And I looked at her and I was like, you good? And she's all right now. And I adopted her.
What's the cat's name?
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
I have 4 cats because I'm going through many paws. Get it?
I get it because it's a cat thing.
Yeah, I have
And it's-
4
and
cats
it's-
and a dog. I'm going through many paws. I got
Yeah.
Turnip Tom Tom. Tom Tom was a boy. Well, I thought she was a boy. but then she was a girl, and Mr. Blossom.
Mr. Blossom.
He
That's
was
a fucking mad name.
Well, yeah, because I thought he was a girl.
Yeah.
And then I had a neighbor come
Sounds
over.
like a serial killer.
Yeah, and
This is Mr. Blossom.
yeah, see, it's really serious. It's Mr. Blossom here.
Mr. Blossom here.
Yeah, and
We don't want to disappoint.
yeah, see, that's what I thought, Mr. Blossom. So my mum went, "What are we gonna do, Prue? We've already been calling him Blossom for like 3 months," and I said, "Mum, it's fine, Mr. Blossom." So now we call him Mr. Blossom, and then I got Baby Milo.
Baby Milo's nice.
Yeah, Baby Milo, Lil Milo the Shih Tzu. That's what his Instagram is, Lil Milo the Shih Tzu. You know,
No.
it's Little Milo and the Drain Pipe.
Probably
Cats.
got more followers than I got, I bet you.
More followers.
Probably.
But yeah, that's my little fur fam. So yeah, I am a major. I love animals. I love them.
I love animals, but I'm allergic to most of them, though.
Are you?
Yeah, I was going to be a lion tamer, but I'm allergic to cats.
Is that serious? I would have believed
It's half
that.
serious. I didn't want to be a lion tamer, but if I did, I'm still allergic to cats.
Aww,
They make me sneeze.
they do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
horrifically.
they did that to me too until I got 4 of them, and I guess my immune system said, "Well, I guess we can't do anything
I'm
about
allergic
it."
to dogs as well, but I get used to dogs. So if I pat a dog,
Yep.
I have an allergic reaction, and then I won't have a reaction ever again.
It's the dander.
The dander?
It's called the dander. It's the part of their skin. Anyway,
Oh, is that the thing that makes me go...
yes, because
Yeah.
I used to go too,
Yeah.
and now I don't.
No, but I think it's the saliva on the cat. Like, because if I put even a cat hair, because the cats lick lick
Yes.
themselves all the time.
Yeah.
So if I put a cat hair on my arm, it will immediately go red
Get lost.
around it. Yeah.
You know, I got
Highly allergic.
yeah, but I got cat scratch fever.
What's cat scratch fever?
So I'm not Catwoman yet, but cat scratch fever is what you get when you get like a feral cat. My kittens were 3.5 weeks old when I first got them, the first 3,
Yeah.
and I got really sick.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you want to know something interesting about cats?
Yes.
There's a toxin in most of their brains called toxoplasmosis.
Is this about the worm?
No.
Oh.
No. So toxoplasmosis, they transfer it to rats.
Yes,
And
it is
then
about the worm.
rats and then rats take higher risk activity so that they can be hunted by cats. Do you want to know what's even crazier?
It's because the cats. Oh no, the mice fall on worms.
Toxoplasmosis transfers to humans, and it's yet to be defined, but they are starting to find that risky behaviour in humans is related to cat ownership.
Maybe that's why this podcast is so wild.
That's true. So toxoplasmosis makes you take risks. You said it yourself. You go, I love taking risks. I'm a big risk taker.
No, I didn't. Play that back. No, I didn't. No. I said
She's
I'm
a very safe lady.
no.
You seems.
I said I like to take calculated risks.
See,
See, there's no toxoplasmosis in here. Okay, there's no.
Well, I think I might have toxoplasmosis because I've taken a lot of risks in my life.
Take a combantrum.
A combantrum. What's a combantrum?
It's
I usually have a tantrum, not a combantrum.
No, have a combantrum. It's a dewormer.
No, but it's not a worm.
No, it's a parasite.
Parasite, yeah.
Yeah, it's a parasite remover.
Oh, so like worm for parasite, I guess.
Yeah, it's basically like if I gave you NexGard or something like
Next guard. I've got to get out of this rock. I live under a rock.
Yeah, you do. Seriously. Don't you know? These are all like animal dewormers. I made a spreadsheet about all the worms. Don't worry.
I love Excel.
Yeah, I don't use Excel because it's not accessibility friendly.
What do you mean you don't use Excel to do spreadsheets?
Excel sucks.
Oh my
so
God.
I don't like technology. I don't like Microsoft. So again,
Fuck Microsoft.
Screw you, Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft. I don't like Microsoft, and the reason is because A, why is nothing accessible? And B, why do you make all the font tiny for ants? Okay, I can't see it. And
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
true.
if I'm the princess of dyslexia and neurodivergency, right? Why would I give them my money? I was like, let's find what else is out there.
Yeah, well, I'm a Mac operator anyway, so I just do Microsoft because I have to, really.
Why?
Oh, because it's work stuff and business stuff. It's all on Microsoft.
Oh, that's right, because I'm an artist. We don't use business things. Like, everyone says that. But you know what's interesting is that I run
But
my
it's
own
shit.
business.
It's really shit. I hate Microsoft.
Yeah, but I don't use Microsoft. I own my own
Now we're
company.
going to get shadow banned. It's not going to be the guns. It's going to be bad mouthing Microsoft. It's going to
Oh,
be taken off the air.
That's what it is, yeah. But I run my business without it, and I use alternative software. Shout out, I use Coda. Use my discount code.
Yeah.
But yeah, $2 for every referral.
$2.
Oh,
Fucking-
yeah.
Fucking making money.
Yeah, I'll give you my bloody referral code. But like
take it.
the thing is that I use Coda, and Coda is great because it's accessibility friendly, and they got rid of all of the stupid, absolutely unnecessary formulas that meant that there was a huge barrier between someone like me who's dyslexic and like I've got all 4 dyslexias, right? So
There's different types of dyslexia.
dyslexia, dyscalculia,
I'm definitely not
praxia,
dyscalculia, but I'm definitely dyslexic.
and dysgraphia. So it's 4.
What's dysgraphia?
Dysgraphia is the ability, inability, I'm sorry, to like extrapolate information and put it into a graph. And the thing is that how is it that I did all of those things previously?
That's what I was asking you. That just seems graphable.
Coda.
Oh.
Because it's easy to use. Like you don't have to.
I'm not sponsored by Code. I'm just saying.
No, I am. But
Royalties are on my way. On the way.
hashtag not sponsored. But you know, like, can we put like an infographic on the screen or something?
Yeah, we can.
Like Coda now, or like click here,
Click. Subscribe.
subscribe now.
Yeah. Follow.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Tick for notifications, baby.
check your notification bell. But I think, you know, it's interesting for me because I did pretty much all my budget stuff is all done through Coda, and then you can export it into an Excel document.
Okay.
Like you can just export it out and say here,
Well, what do you edit music on?
Logic.
You do Logic?
Always Logic, but I use Native Instruments.
Okay.
So Native Instruments are the plugins I use, and I use a real guitar, a real bass, and a launch pad for my drums.
Yeah.
And so launch pad.
Yeah. So you type a bit. You dial them in.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I programmed my drums like the way my fingers work.
Yeah.
And everything is all coded to my synesthesia. So
Yeah, great.
Like-
yeah, I get what you mean there. Yeah.
yes, everything like all my left hand is always blue and all my right hand is always
Yeah.
red, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So red and blue is a really good color combination for me because they're
Okay.
really strong contrast.
Yeah.
Orange and yellow, terrible. It has to be like opposite sides of the
Yeah,
color wheel.
yeah. They're totally different. I get you.
Yeah.
So you can run on those scales.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of drums over the last few years, and I fucking love it. I love doing drums.
Really?
Yeah, totally. And just doing it organically as well. Like every time I do lessons and like do rat-a-tat-tats, this sort of stuff, I go, yeah, this is great. But when I just play a song, and just that's where I'm at. Just muddying through it, just being shit, and then just getting better.
I think that's the best way to learn. Do you have a favorite time signature?
4/4. It's easy.
4/4.
But I do 5/7.
5/7. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you give me an example of 5/7?
5/7 now.
Yes.
Fuck.
And
Don't put me under
also, if
pressure.
we were to do a polyrhythm, what would be?
A polyrhythm.
Right, yeah.
Fucking hell, man. See, this is why I have to do it from the fucking top.
See, this is what I'm saying: is don't invite me on, guys.
Fucking, now I got to think of a polyrhythm. You want me to do a polyrhythm on a desk?
Yeah, or like, do
Okay.
you like swinging your rhythms? I like everything
No, I
swinging.
can't get that far. But if I was doing a 5/7, let me think. I need to get a song into me how to do it.
Or just anything. Just okay. I'll give you. Do you want me to give you
Yeah,
the pulse?
Yeah, give me the pulse then.
Okay. Hey, I can hear that. But they're the toms on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes off. Yeah.
Very cool. I could.
Yeah.
So your just
That's my 5/7. Yeah.
the kick was the thumb.
Yes.
Oh, can I guess this?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, wait. So your kick is the thumb.
Yeah. Where's my snare?
Was it your middle finger?
So I mixed the snare is mixed between
Wait,
the two.
that's two. So hold on,
It's
it's the
mixed
middle
between
finger.
the two. Yeah,
This
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. And the toms was the.
Thumbs around there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and the cymbals was the pinky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Yes.
Yeah.
I've been learning drums, like how to understand and tune my drums to the scent, the key signature, and it's. Yeah.
It's very hard because, like, if you do, I don't know. So if you know scales and if you can go through, different gradients and go through, different, just music tabs and just basic.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to drums, it's all about body separation. You got to separate your hands from your feet from your mind. It's like you're like I just think of myself as a 5-part machine when I play.
That
it.
is right. That is exactly what you have to do. It's so
Yeah.
interesting, even like understanding that if you just break your brain down into the lowest noise and then the highest noise, and if you think about it, the kick is on the floor, it's your foot, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
the thing that keeps it going.
Yeah.
And then you've got the bits in like, I guess, the thing that makes interest, or you can add something that makes it feel bouncy. And then all of your hi-hats is like the fill, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But fill is where it's at for me. Like, I live on toms, man. I love hanging out on
toms too.
Because you think that when you start drums, you go, I want to be on the brass, or you want to be like, like,
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It's fun to explore in the brass part of drums, but really, that's all about the fill and the doing bucket of fish, man. Like, I love doing a good, fill with bucket of fish. So, just doing buckets of fish, man. And I love that. I can do that over and over and over.
I could do that too.
And you can extrapolate it in any song. So even if you learn 4/4, just a normal 4/4 where it's just it's just a normal 4/4 where it's just snare, bass, and hats, right? If you can get through that, you can pretty much do anything.
That's what I did. I started breaking it down like that, but
it's kind of like the atom of it all. Like, once you split that, you can do anything.
Yeah, you've got I always imagine that
you can still sound shit, but you're still there,
Yeah, I mean, it's hard with anything. Look, I as a musician, right? This is a great time to plug my last project.
Oh, yeah?
So I think something great to talk about here is that I actually did a piece of music for a film called Bad Vibrations. It was actually at Made in the West last year.
Okay.
And
I remember Bad Vibrations. That was good.
yes, I was the person that did all the music.
Oh,
on
the
that
composer.
film. I was a composer on that film. So I did all the music start to finish. So it was about 18 minutes of non-stop music.
Yeah.
And I composed it all.
So you just had open canvas for that? They just gave it to you and you can populate it how you wished? Or did you have more?
Not really.
You had a brief?
Oh, like very specific. So I
It was
came
a
up
very
with the
specific
theme.
one? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'll probably airdrop that to Misty.
So what were we talking about again?
Yes, so actually we were talking about Bad Vibrations, and we were talking about the theme of Bad Vibrations, the sounds, and the theremin, which actually is probably a good way to segue into actually chatting about the theme.
Yeah.
Because if you don't mind, I'd love to play for you some of
Yeah.
that.
So this is from Bad Vibrations?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the thing is, you've seen the film.
Yes.
When I started working on that film, and we were talking about how to play the theremin before, I played classical and contemporary theremin.
Yeah.
Classical theremin
Okay.
is when we talk about like Leon Theremin's like original technique, which is, like it's basically like looking at your hand
Yeah.
and you say if that's if here and here, right? If we look at a piano and they say what is your octave range?
Yeah.
And I've got roughly, to be realistic,
Yeah.
I can hit an octave realistically.
Yeah.
Although you got some people with massive hands.
Yeah, they could get
Yeah.
better. Yeah, well, you get that in singing as well. Like,
Yeah.
some people can just go further than others. Like, I know where my limits are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you have to look at how big your hand is. So if you say this is your lowest note, that's your highest note, okay?
Yeah, gotcha.
When you're looking at just a scale, we're not looking at octaves, just a scale.
Yeah.
That's your lowest note, so that's C.
Yeah.
And that's also C. And then everything in between. So you talk about 1, and then they talk about 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6. So these are the semitones. That's a full tone.
Yeah. So these are the hand positions that you're putting around, like, the needle.
Or the antenna.
The antenna, yeah. It's like an antenna sort of thing. But then you also have there's another control, isn't there?
Volume. So this one here is going to do your volume, and they call this a snatch technique.
So like a pedal almost?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Or a wah, essentially.
A wah. See, that's what I'm saying.
See?
It's a wah.
Yeah. So pretty much a wah is essentially
Love
just...
a good whammy bar.
Yeah, whammy bar. But it's all they're doing is just sound goes big, goes small, right? Crescendo, decrescendo. Lots of that. Right?
Yeah.
Over and over again. So this was the original theme I did, and I went
Okay.
up the octave, down the octave, and it sounded...
I'm pretty psyched for this, actually.
Really?
Yeah, totally. Like, so this is you on the theremin. It is very Whovian.
So that there is just me on the theremin. I put a hell of a lot of reverb on that thing.
Yeah.
And what I did is
So I can hear like there's a cliff edge there. How do you shift that?
snatching.
So that, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That cliff edge?
Now that theme was the main theme. So Nicole Del Prado, who was the director of this film, she wanted me to come up with something that was an iconic theme. So
Okay.
you know how when we've got let's look at a theme like Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I know that sounds really terrible. It sounds like a Nokia ringtone.
A Nokia ringtone's not too
It
bad.
sounded like
I like a good Nokia ringtone,
okay,
actually.
hold like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love watching those xylophone guys. They do
Yeah.
this shit. This is pretty fun.
Yeah, right. So we're talking about that. So I created 2 of them. So I've got up the octave and
Yeah.
down the octave.
Okay. Okay.
So that was our first.
That's the first one, yeah?
Yep. And then I created down the octave. So when I went down the octave, we got this very
So going down?
Yes. So we've got 1 up octave, 1 down.
One down, okay. It's more somber.
Yes. So when we had one that was higher, one that was lower, it meant that I could actually mix the 2 of them together.
Yeah.
And I could actually get this really beautiful sense of dissonance
Mm-hmm.
because these notes that I'm playing don't actually sound good.
Yeah.
That's the thing is they sound bad.
Yeah.
If anything,
Flat nature to them, they're not sharp.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Well, they're too sharp.
well, the word is, I guess if I'm going to get real technical, these are diminished and augmented.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
Yes.
You're taking me back, man. This is great.
Yeah,
You spun me out 3 times on the show already.
I love spinning you out. So, if we talk about diminished chord, right?
Yeah.
If we talk about a cluster of notes
Yeah.
that's actually da da da, which is da 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 da.
Yeah, is it trailing off? Is it trailing in?
No. Does
Is
it sound like The Simpsons? Dun, dun, dun,
Well, they all
dun,
go into
dun,
this.
dun.
Well, okay. This is where I was getting to before when I was talking about the theme music, right? So
Yeah.
if you've got the Star Wars theme music, and
And then
then
ba ba,
Yeah.
which is actually a perfect fifth.
yeah, right. So
Da-da-da-da.
you go.
Yeah.
All right, it sounds like Superman. Sounds like
Superman, perfect seventh.
But this-
Da-da-da-da-da.
this is all John Williams, right? This is all
Yes.
John Williams. But then you go to Star
Major seventh,
Trek.
I'm sorry, yes.
Yeah. How's it go? Dun, 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 dun. That's it. So that's Star Trek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to Whovian. So that's the
Yeah.
like they're super similar. If you break them down, like there is a thing about the sci-fi idea in there. Like
Here we go. Now, sci-fi?
so the theatrical side of it,
Yes, okay. If you would really like to know.
the drama, because it
Yeah.
brings drama, right?
Yes, okay. Here's the difference when writing for theremin and writing for a
Like an orchestra setup or like
no, okay. The bare bones is always what is the theme?
keys.
Not the theme, you know, what is it? Like
Yeah,
if we
okay.
Superman. Da 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 da. Right? That's Superman, okay?
But then you go to Indiana Jones, right?
Um
It's very similar.
what is
Similar
that,
again. How do you do Indiana Jones mistake? I'm going to get Indiana Jones.
Don't look at me, Ross.
Indiana Jones is oh, okay.
It's hard to do.
I'm not gonna
It's hard to switch the codes that quickly.
Hold on. I'm not going to go into every theme, guys, but okay.
Quiz.
Is this just for me to sing the themes? But like, okay,
right.
here's the thing. Anything that is into, I guess if we're talking the space genre, okay?
Uh-huh.
Think Big Leap,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah,
There.
okay, I gotcha, yeah.
Does that not make sense?
It
right?
does.
If you think about... It just gets bigger,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's just like bigger
Exploratory,
sound.
yeah.
Yeah, big leaps. Now think about this. All the notes are actually between each other, okay? So it's actually what we call a diminished chord, which is diminished chords basically mean instead of it being a 1 3 5 1 3 5 3 1, which is major, you just take the middle note, which is like the sandwich section, and
Yeah.
you move it to the left,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And you make it smaller.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes total sense, yeah.
And then take your fifth, now make that smaller as well.
Yeah, and that's why it's a diminished tone.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
actually dun, like it kind of sounds like, oh no,
Yeah.
something bad is about to happen.
Yeah, it's tension.
Yeah, it's tension. Whereas
Yeah.
augmented means whoa. So think
Yeah.
trippy.
Yeah,
You
like,
know, like,
whoa, exploratory, bro.
Whoa, man.
Bro,
and that's why it's
bro,
like, whoa, you know,
bro.
like, yeah, think, bro, whoa. Like, that's, I'm smoking something. So, really, my theory, this is
Happens
Prue's
from
music
time to
theory.
time.
Yeah, this is Prue's music theory. If we look at diminished, think about, oh God, I'm scared. Think horror. Okay.
See, that's why I like a good waterphone.
Yeah, but then, okay, think augmented, think, whoa, spaceman.
Yeah.
It's like these peas are really green. Like, think, you know,
That's
when...
what it's futuristic.
Yeah, and it's like stoners
Yeah.
talking about the
Stoner
earth.
futuristic.
So
okay.
this is how I actually compose and think about music in general.
Okay.
It's always like music has to make sense. And if you actually hear a diminished chord, it's like, oh no, it's scary in my bones. So that's why I created the Bad Vibrations theme, okay? And then basically it's 32 tracks altogether that I layered.
32 tracks, but hold on, wasn't this like a 12, 13-minute film?
Yes, but...
So you did 32 tracks for a 13-minute film?
Yeah, because I
tracks.
uploaded all the stems, and you know, all the stems are...
What's a stem?
A stem. I feel like you know this, but
I
it's
do.
just, yeah, I know.
No,
it's just,
but what
this
is
is
it?
for those at home.
Those
who
at
don't
home,
know.
what's a stem?
A stem is basically a part of the music if you were to break it down
Yeah.
and just isolate a track.
Yeah.
It's just the audio.
Yeah.
It's not a MIDI. It's just the audio isolated.
Yep. An ISO, if you will.
An ISO, yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
okay.
So basically all the parts, like, you know, I've got a piece called Happy Birthday, right? And one of those pieces is literally just me going doot, 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 doot.
Yeah.
And I can play for you a piece called The Drone.
Okay.
And the drone is literally just, I needed something to fill the sound. I needed something that was going to be... I'm very method. I love method work. So the thing is, if I'm acting, if I'm directing, if I'm playing music, everything has to come back to what is the feeling. So I wanted this feeling to be, oh no, like, you know that really gross feeling in the pit of your stomach when something goes bad?
Yeah.
And how it kind of just weighs you down, and it's like really
wrenching.
awful. And I actually took this main theme and played all the notes at the same time, and then said, now let's spread it out like that, and now let's make it something that sticks.
Okay.
So we're just going to have a drone.
Okay.
That's really uncomfortable, I think, to listen to. And as it goes on, you will eventually hear it get more and more augmented.
Yeah.
So I wanted it to continually fill the room, because you've got to remember dialogue has to go over this, and it can't have too many transients, because, you know, the transients make things muddy, and I don't like... You know what I mean?
It does muddy it up. It's the same when you're doing drums, right? Like you're not
get muddy.
You can't. You're not the lead vocalist. You're the drummer.
You're the drummer. You got to know where you sit.
You got to know where you sit in the hierarchy
Yes.
of the music and that. Because don't get me wrong, you're moments to shine,
That's right.
right? But you're not the whole deal.
That's right.
There's accents to this.
See, and this is a very low frequency too. This is easy to EQ out too. Like if you don't want it.
Well, this is unnerving, right? This is an unnerving sound.
It's unnerving, but this is all played on the theremin, by the way. The whole thing. So I ended up being able to play 5 minutes worth of just a drone,
okay.
which is, you know, when it just gets more and more layered as we go. It's not the same thing. Even though it sounds similar, the thing is I kept building on that main concept of it has to develop the same way as we start to worry.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like, oh no, but then what if that happened? And you start to catastrophize. And that's why the sound of it starts to get more and more messy.
Yeah.
It does turn into a kind of a messy, muddy pile of notes at the end. So even having this in our conversation, I don't know about you, but I start to feel really gross.
It's unnerving. It's this low reverberation. It's
Yes, and it's dragging.
It's dragging. It has like killer aspects to it.
Yeah.
Like this is something that you would hear in Terminator.
Yes.
Like it's about this mindless machine that just kills.
Perfect. Yes,
You know,
absolutely.
it's in that space.
Great. And that's what I wanted this to be for the sound designer to basically use as a color.
Yeah.
So it actually gets dipped in and out so many times throughout that film. And even when you don't realize it, it's still there. And I love that.
Well, I've just tied together the pink that's in this film, and because you had a lot of pink in Bad Vibrations, yeah.
Oh, well, you know, Nicole's beautiful set deck was very, very colourful and bright, which,
Yeah,
you know, I
it's
think
pretty vibrant.
It was a beautiful juxtaposition, in my opinion, to
Well,
what the
there's
film's
something that was
about.
weird with that film with me, because there's sometimes when I watch it, because the main character I confuse with you.
A lot of people thought that.
Because when you're watching, you go, "Oh, that's not Prue."
That's right.
Like, there's this moment where you go, "That's not you. That's someone else." Yeah.
That's right. And
Yeah.
all of these sounds that you're hearing are sounds that I basically put together so it sounded real. It had to be, because, it picks up anything within, that 1.5 meter radius. But yeah, that's, just a little bit of something that you can listen to.
Okay.
And I'll actually be releasing all of this for you to hear, including... all of these interesting pieces of music that I played. So I'll be excited, I guess, to hear what people's thoughts are once they hear like the isolated tracks as like a full piece of music, I guess. Yeah.
As it's assembled.
Yeah. So I've got that, something that's been doing its thing. It goes around and does festival work. But then I'm also composing the music on Doctor Who as well.
Oh wow!
So
that must be amazing. You must be really thrilled with that, because I can see that the directorial sort of side of what you're doing, but there's something about being a performer, like doing acting, doing directing. But I was always a musician at heart.
Oh look, I just see it.
Well, I had these other things to me, but it sort of goes to this basement, and that always is that performer.
Look, I think it's just part of the job, I guess. Like, I say, okay, this is what I'm doing now, and then that's what I'm doing after. Like, it's just a part of the production, so I'm just kind of like moving through it. And I think that's the best way to look at everything. Like, I'm not excited to do one part, I'm excited for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I just have to take it one step at a time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I will start to spiral in creativity where I don't like anything.
Yeah. You can become too precious. Like, look, the best editors I've ever trained are all musicians, because like if you look at image, it's rhythmic in nature.
Yeah, it is.
So if you look at if you consider image as rhythmic, you'll be a way better cutter. You will be a way better director. And in fact, when you do. If you think about this as beats,
everything is in beats.
We even describe it as in acting. Like they go, "Oh, you got to take a beat here." We even talk about it in this way in the jargon of direction. So it's all described musically, but it's all about this visual representation of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that representation, I really think the silent hero in all of it is the sound. Is the music. It is the rhythm.
It's the rhythm, and it's also the timing.
And the groove.
Yeah, it's the... Well, yeah, I mean, rhythm is the beating heart, and the groove is what makes it the genre. And I think when editing comedy, that's why I think so many people struggle with writing comedy in general. And I think this is a great way actually to segue into the script that I just wrote. Because if we're talking about writing and timing, I always say, how can I translate this into a script? And I think I would love to talk about that, because I believe writing as well and punctuation is
rhythmic in nature.
Rhythmic, yes.
Yeah.
And there are some characters that I don't actually write with any punctuation, and that's because the way that they talk is that they will actually bulldozer through all of their sentences, and that's actually because they want to dominate this conversation and they don't want to have the other person talk. Yeah, okay.
And then they don't want to be interrupted. They just don't want to be interrupted. They've got to talk at the same time. Yeah, totally. Yeah, I just find well that's the other thing with writing, right? So you leave enough space for an actor to occupy it as well.
Oh yeah.
So the relationship between actor and director is amazing to me, because it's about the performance. One's on one side, one's on the other, but they're very much it's very much a love affair. It's something that's either built out of a professional resentment, and we have to get this done, to absolute love, and we go, fuck, we love what we do, and this is what we do.
Yes.
And all of that is rhythmic in nature to me. I see that as rhythm, and I see it as taking time, taking pause. Like it's kind of like a juxtaposition. You were saying it before. When you look at lighting, for instance, on a set, it's not just about the light. It's about the shadows that you're casting.
Oh God. Oh.
You know what I mean?
I could write an essay about that in a second. Like, absolutely. It's about, I think lighting, yes, it is all about what you want to highlight and what you want to hide, but what is the purpose of hiding it, and does it make sense to the story? Is someone hiding, or are they wanting to be seen in the light?
Yeah, and are we showing, are we telling?
Yes.
That's another question you ask when you make films. Are you showing and telling, or are you telling? Because when you act, right, are you telling a story, or are you showing a story?
You are the story.
You are the story. So it's more showmanship in there, really, because it's more nuanced than just delivering a monologue. It's more nuanced than that. You have to find anchors. You have to find.
Gosh,
it's very cross-dimensional. That's why I love film itself. Film I find to be the intersection of all art. It's literally the spaghetti on ramp for the main highway for telling a story. Like, and I think gaming is probably similar to that as well. But gaming is more immersive and more about user control rather than following an uncontrolled protagonist through a story. I just find it to be the intersection of all art, and I go, well.
I find that interesting that you said that about games.
Well, games are cinematic.
I disagree to a point.
Well, no. Well, it depends on what. Yeah, but it depends on what genre of gaming you're talking as well.
Wait till you get to my feature film, Ross.
Okay.
Wait till you get to my.
All right. Well, let's talk about this.
You
feature
don't
film.
know about this feature film yet.
Let's talk about this feature film.
That's the thing is, I'm dropping bombs. I didn't actually include this in my pre-talk either. This is about the film I'm doing after.
Oh, this
weddings.
is the after film. Okay. Well,
let's talk after weddings.
Well, before we go into that, let's go into weddings.
Okay.
Right. Tell us about this feature.
Weddings, Engagements, or Death in the Family is a brand new family hit comedy coming from your favourite director, Prudence Bernadette from Prudence Pictures Australia.
That's a great elevator pitch. You got that done in less than a minute. That was a good 19 seconds.
I know.
Yeah.
I must be a professional.
I know, but what's the inspiration to make this movie? What's the deal?
Well, so the film is very heavily inspired by my life. So, growing up, in a...
What? Why are you looking at me? What have I done?
I just hope everyone's... You know what? Stuff it. You know, what? It's been years, okay? Everyone's fine, okay? Everyone likes me still. I
think you're all right.
I'll give them more money at the end of the day. Let's say if it goes really well. But, okay. When I sell it. So, okay, here's the thing, is that I wrote this film about, what it's like to be in a... let's just say European family, most specifically Maltese. And, I hate playing any of these cards, like the thing is it is Maltese, but the thing is my unique perspective is that I'm actually doing everything that I probably shouldn't write into a film and talking about all the stuff that goes on, like family secrets and drama and all the things that your family says. I'm pretty much putting that into a film, and that's all the stuff that would get absolutely put on the cutting room floor. I'm saying, no, pick it up and put it in there because that's real. So I'm writing a real family.
Okay, you're doing a deep dive. That sounds...
Yeah, it's a real family. So basically it's about Charlotte, and her name is spelt Charlotte.
Yeah.
But they wanted to be fancy, so they called her Charlotte with an SH.
Okay.
SHALLOT. Like the onion.
Yeah.
Remember how onions before? Yeah, so segue. It all comes back, Ross.
I don't like onions either.
You don't like onions?
I don't like them.
I don't like onions either. But all girls are like onions.
I don't like an onion story. I don't mind an onion story. I don't mind Knives Out. The onion. That
the
was
glass
right.
onion.
Glass onion.
Sure,
sorry to interject.
Oh, yes.
What's going on?
This is Misty from the sidelines. You love onion weathering.
Oh, onion skin weathering. Oh,
What's that?
big shout out to Misty. Thank you for producing the show once again. It's twice this week.
Wait.
Very expensive.
Thank
She's an
you.
expensive lady.
What's onion weathering?
Onion skin weathering.
Onion skin weathering. It's I'm a geologist at heart, and I like astronomy and not astrology, but astronomy. And
Oh my God, I love diamonds.
And geology.
I'm a Gemini. I'm a Capricorn. Oh my God, I love astronomy too.
No,
Read my palms.
No.
Okay.
No, not astrology, but astronomy. I like to photograph planets.
That was
and
a
stars.
joke, guys. I
Yeah.
knew the difference.
Yeah, she's got this. She's
Yeah.
all over it.
Okay, like astronomy. Yeah. Astronomy.
You're a star.
I love beef astronomy.
You're a star. I'm a Libran star.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I am a star.
Yeah. But what planet were we going on? I forgot where we were going.
Onions.
you love
How much you
rocks.
love onions.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
a geologist.
Yeah. What was it you were telling me about an onion?
Charlotte's name.
That's Charlotte's. That's it.
Yep,
Fucking
Charlotte.
well done.
No, but it's Charlotte.
Fucking well done.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a good job.
Honestly, you're
Fuck
sharp.
yeah.
Sharp as.
Sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a goddamn tack. Well, yeah, Charlotte the harlot is getting hitched, and the whole film centers around a wedding, and normally with weddings, a lot of dirt can come up in a family.
It does,
and we talk about all of the family secrets and lies that come up between her engagement and the wedding.
Is this a film or an expose?
Honestly, a documentary. Yeah, I'm going to go with documentary because, like, the thing is, when I'm writing, when I do anything, I'm like, this is 100% me.
Yeah.
And I don't care. I really don't. I am Prudent Pictures Australia, and the way I do things is the way I want to do things, and I want to bring back the 90s family blockbuster. Like, if you can... Blockbuster.
That's pretty cool.
You know, in my pitch deck, it actually says blockbuster.
Oh, yeah.
And I've had people read it, and they go... No, that's confident. And I go, no, it is a blockbuster. It hasn't been made yet, but it will be. So I'm kind of going, if you can think Home Alone meets The Castle, meets National Putin's Family Vacation, meets The Righteous Gemstones. No, how come no one's seen this? The Righteous Gemstones.
I haven't seen The Righteous
When
Gemstones.
I say
I
The
know that
Righteous,
one.
yeah, it's a great movie.
Maybe I've seen it.
John Goodman's in
Enlighten me.
it. It's a mega church comedy.
Is this like... Oh, maybe I've seen that. That's like... We're talking prior Raising Arizona.
It's on HBO like a couple of years back.
Oh, so it's like old John Goodman.
No, like...
Young John Goodman.
Not like 20 years. I'm saying like 2 or 3 years back.
No, but is it like... Is it an old John Goodman?
Yeah, he's old, yes.
Yeah, no, I haven't
and
seen
he's
it.
like the owner of like a mega church.
I've not seen
like
this.
Hillsong or something like that. So I love a bit of godly humour.
I
because,
do.
you know, I've been wearing a rosary.
Jesus knows I do.
Exactly. And, you know, Ross.
Sorry,
You
I
are
can't...
bad. So, yeah,
Damn.
this is the Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, this guy!
yeah.
I need $2 million and a 8 ball of cocaine.
Yes. We're going... I really want to do something like this, of this level.
This sounds intense.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys are cool.
See? And I think the great thing about this is that because I'm not afraid to go there, you know, and to make something, I guess, that is... I just realised that my fringe was off balance. Sorry.
It fringe looks fine.
Well, continuity.
Oh,
Because of continuity.
but we had a pee break. It's fine.
Don't tell them that.
They already know.
We want them to think
They
it's one
know.
continual shot. It's one
All right,
continual
it's one
shot.
continual shot. I promise.
It's just my director didn't notify me. But
Yeah.
so
It's in the
thing is,
contract.
we want... It's in my contract. I think, you know, the Righteous Gemstones having a sense of humour that isn't afraid to be funny.
Yeah.
I think I love to write with the comedy, and this actually started as a 4-hour writing session.
This is exciting.
Really?
What you're saying is exciting to me because I've been saying this for a while.
About me?
No, just in general. Like, there's 2 things that we've got going for us in feature films in Western Sydney. One of them is being practical, doing real stunts, doing inclusivity of natural representation of people around the joint. No, just natural. Just let it happen. Right? You don't need to judge it. You just let it happen. Right?
Let it happen. Yeah.
You don't need to target. You don't need to do anything. You just need to tell authentic, real stories, and you'll already get that.
Yeah.
But the other thing that we have going, I reckon, that hasn't been tapped into, is the American Pie, the Porkies, the.
It's funny that you said that.
But you know what I mean, like. No one's doing these fucking movies.
No one.
These movies made a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, like warm apple pie, man. It's like warm apple pie.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
That
road
scene.
trip, Euro trip.
Oh yeah, wet hot American summer.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused.
Yeah,
like,
but would you think so?
These are cult classic films, man.
The thing is, Weddings, Engagements, or Death in the Family will be that. Like, it literally is that, because you know what? The whole film is going to be like the 90s today. So it's set in today, but I want it to have a 90s feel because my audience is from the 90s.
You're going to start fires with this. This is great.
I know.
We're going to piss fucking everyone off doing this. Great. I'm fucking in.
Your character.
I've got a character.
You are part of main character of this.
I've got a character.
Yeah.
Fuck. Not again.
So this is my very first time telling you about this too, and it's live on this.
I just got cast into a fucking movie.
Yeah, you did. And the thing is, I wrote it for you. And I wrote it
for... Making me blush now, Jesus.
Oh, well, look, okay, the original stand-in for it was actually the guy from Shameless.
Fuck. That just put me in my place. I actually love Shameless. Do you mean the British or American version?
American.
Oh.
You know the guy from Shameless?
The British one's better.
No,
he's actually pretty good.
I think he's a brilliant actor.
He's a great actor. I know that guy.
What is his name? I'm sorry.
I don't know his name, but he was in that superhero one where there was a bowler. He was the digger.
Yes. I'm sorry.
You know the movie I'm talking about? He was a really cool dude. He was in Dirt Diggler. He was the husband that killed himself.
What is his name? Misty, producer brain.
I'm trying to
We're
find
working on it. We're working on it. Well, she's working on it. No, so you're looking at
Is it William H. Macy?
Yes.
Show us
William
show us what he looks like.
Oh, he was in
William H.
one of the
Macy.
CSIs.
Show us what he looks like.
I think it's
One of these.
That's him there.
Yeah, that's him,
William-
that's him,
William
yes.
H. Macy. Yeah, that's him. So
Yeah, and-
I'm that guy.
well, okay. The thing is, I didn't look at that and say.
I love this for you. I love this for you.
Yeah, kill it.
I didn't look at that and say, "Oh yeah, that's Ross." But I was like, I need that energy. And the thing is,
I can
I
do that.
wrote it with that actor, William H. Macy, in my head.
Yeah, but you mean from Shameless though?
You're from Shameless.
Do you want to know something really fucking weird and bizarre?
Yeah.
I
More than
watched-
this conversation.
Yeah. Well, to add to the controversy and the weirdness of this conversation.
Yeah.
Have you watched the British version of Shameless?
No.
It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, okay.
Like the American one's pretty good. Like it's
Okay.
kind of like The Office. You know, you go,
Oh, okay.
you watch, you watch how what's his name? Control, is that his name? Not Control. What's his name? Ricky Gervais is the
Ricky
original.
Gervais.
Is the
Oh, yeah.
original, but then you got
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Yes.
Steve Carell. So Steve Carell is like it's a big deal. Like he's great,
Oh, I love him.
but Ricky Gervais is Ricky Gervais.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing with Shameless.
Okay.
Right, when you watch the original Shameless, you're like, fuck. But when I watched that show, that reminds me exactly of where I grew up.
In
Like,
the U-
all those characters in that show, I can tell you from my childhood, I know those people.
That's why I cast you. Because I was
I fucking know that character extremely well.
from the UK. Or
Both of them. They're the same character, but what I would say is I'm probably more tied to the UK one being an Aussie bloke.
See, that's the thing is it's funny. I actually watched a part of Shameless when I was writing the character. And the thing is, I remember it was after we spoke 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I know this is how long it's been cooking in my head.
Fuck this.
But-
It was 2 years ago when you were
Yep.
talking about this movie. Yeah.
And
yeah.
the thing is, like, I never talk about things in public unless they're a thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those people that just don't talk about it if it's not happening, because you don't want to be that person who says I'm going to. The thing is,
Oh, you got to put your head in the noose, man. If you're doing
Yeah.
it, you're doing it.
And the thing is, I'm
Otherwise, you're
committing.
dead.
Yeah, I'm committing to this atrocity now. So, it's an absolute diabolical dumpster fire. And that's how I'm describing it. It's a dumpster fire of a family set to a soundtrack of bagpipes. That's...
Fuck, I'm fucking built for this movie.
Yeah, I know.
I'm built for this movie. Thank you for
great.
casting
And
me.
if
Fuck
I can,
yeah.
I would like to read to you how your character
Sure.
enters the film.
Sure. Can you
This is
pull that up on
directors.
here, but don't. Oh, you can't round it. You can't
I
round
can,
it.
though, read it to you from here. And the thing is, I would love to hear your reaction
Okay.
or see your reaction to this film.
So this
because,
is my lines or what?
this is actually the description of how he enters
Okay.
the scene.
Fuck. All right.
So I'm like, I
Is he
know.
falling in,
Fuck. I can already feel it.
stumbling in.
Shit, bro.
already.
Yeah, and I really wanted. I mean, okay, it's not the typical kind of entrance, because I don't want it to be he stumbles in. It can't be that.
No.
You do play a beautiful character. His name is Stu Pittman.
Stu
Say it really fast.
Pittman.
Stupid
Stupid man.
Stupid man.
Stupid man.
Stupid man.
I'm a stupid man. I can play this role. This is written for me.
Stupid man.
Stupid man.
Yeah, and
Pittman.
Stu Pittman.
Yeah.
And he has a daughter called Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkyn. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
And a son called Spider.
Okay.
And his daughter's name is Charlotte.
Sure you don't want me to audition? I can audition.
No, when I was writing this, I was like, he's perfect, absolutely perfect.
Great.
I want
That's
him
what
to-
you want to hear as an actor. Like, fuck, you're perfect.
Yeah,
Great.
you
I'm
don't
in.
you don't even have to do anything at this point. I mean, I do want you though to
Is it an Aussie Ocker thing? Can it be me? Or am I doing another deal?
pretty much like I want you to go
Dial it up. Dial it up. Yeah, I can do that.
to level 1000.
I can do that.
So we've
I
basically
go full Eshe, brah.
Oh no, not Eshe. I mean,
Oh, no, I'm only kidding.
Eshe? No, I think really
The castle.
yeah,
Is
we're
it?
going the castle.
Yeah, so we're going
Yeah.
nasal.
That's where
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Yeah.
your nasal. Yeah,
inspiration
no.
was.
Yes.
Australian.
Yeah, no worries,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yes.
We got it.
Now we've basically got you're not part of the family. You married into this dumpster fire.
Thank God.
Yes. So in the car, we have enter Stu Pittman, male, late 40s. He hangs his head out of a dirty ute that blares 80s rock music. He is wearing a yellow tradie jumper and faded ripped grey jeans. Yeah, so he just hangs his head outside a window
yeah?
and he goes, "Oh, hey, Marco," and his presence is enough. So the thing is, I want him to be that polarizing. He doesn't need to do anything to enter the scene. He's not trying to get someone's attention. The thing is, just by being him, he just parks next to his brother-in-law's car and hangs his head out and says, "Hey, Marco." And before the guy can even say hello, he goes, "Polo." He's one of those guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Polo. He thinks that's hilarious.
This is great.
This is perfect
Yeah,
for you.
and the thing is...
Dad's jokes. The jokes that are made by Dad.
Yeah, and then Stu attempts to parallel park, bumping in front of Marco's car. But then he reverses aggressively, missing his brother-in-law's Mercedes-Benz by an ant stick. So...
By an ant stick.
Yeah, like that's how close he gets. Like the thing is, he bangs the really
A
crappy
bee's dick
car.
is for pussies. We do an ant stick.
Yeah, an
here.
ant stick. Like it's got to be. And the thing is, I wrote it
minuscule.
in the voice of this film.
Fuck
but
yeah.
and would you think though that I wrote this film?
Yeah, totally.
Well, hold on. Like, as in, you know, they say, you know, oh, you don't look like you would be into that.
See,
kind
I get
of
that a
look.
lot in my life, though. People
Yeah,
always
me
tell me
too.
these things. They go, "Yeah, I don't think you'd be this. I didn't think you'd be that." And I go, "Oh, well, you just don't know me well enough."
Well, that's the thing is, like, I had to get into the headspace of this because my whole life I've always kind of rejected this part of myself because, you know, that was not who I was in the family.
Yeah.
I was not, I guess I've always been like my dad. Like, my dad grew up being the black sheep.
Yeah.
And I found all these old photos of my dad that were on a, like, they're on those sliders. Like, you know, you would get the projector and look at the
Yeah,
photos. So
yeah.
my dad found a bunch of
It's
them.
like a drum. Yeah.
That's right. And we were looking at them and I was thinking, gosh, like something has to be done with this because my dad was the black sheep. I'm also a black sheep. And I always felt like I never fit in. And I thought, what if I wrote a piece that was from their perspective?
Yeah.
And what if I
Interesting.
put my head and the way I think in their shoes, what would come out? Because I'm very observant. So I've kind of
Yeah.
kept things in the back of my mind, like, oh, wouldn't that be funny? You know, wouldn't this be hilarious? So it's not, I guess, about them. What it is I took a lot of inspiration from multiple events. Like you do have a chicken as a pet, by the way. You walk a chicken on a leash.
I have a chicken. I'm a big fan of Rhode Island Reds, actually. So if I do
really?
get a chicken, I'd like a Rhode Island Red. That's my request.
Perfect. Yes, I would look, honestly.
Rhode Island Red.
Yeah.
Go Rhode Island Red.
Yeah, and you've also got to eat a lot of chicken, which is funny to me. That
I eat a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, and
Got a bulk baby.
yeah, you got. Okay. Well, it's more like.
That's pretty good.
There we go. Yeah, chicken artist as well. No, what was that?
Seagull.
Oh, that was a good seagull.
Pretty good seagull.
Oh, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Can you
I
do a
like-
crow?
What's that? Like, people are seriously going to think I'm high on this.
Me?
What? No, like me.
You?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't know what we are, but we're not high.
No, the thing is,
High's for people that are way down there.
yeah. We're low. Getting low.
We're so far in, we're out, Ben. We're fucking out.
So far in, we're out. My dad sings this song when my dog's in like the dog door, and he goes, "When you're in, you're in. When you're out, you're out. But when you're neither in or out, you're neither in nor out."
Yeah, well, as a wise man once said, where
He's
you
not
go,
high, though.
where you go, there you are. You know. Oh, I'm about to run out of battery right here. It's going to run
No!
out. Yeah, it's going to run out.
Where can we find Prudence?
All right, where can
On
we find you
Instagram,
online?
type in at the art girl _ and then you can also find me on Facebook, and I've sent Misty all my links so she can pop them in the down bar or the description below.
Yeah, we can do that.
And also I'd love to take a little bit of this and pop it on my Instagram.
I'll have
and my
I'll have
TikTok.
Opus clips out on this, baby. We're gonna go.
Oh,
We're gonna go astronomical.
Yeah, I think we should. Honestly, how about we come up with a marketing and distribution plan for this? Because
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I
It's in the
actually
contract.
make a
It's in the
spreadsheet?
contract.
Let's
It's in the
make a
contract.
spreadsheet.
Yeah, let's
Spreadsheet
make a
in
spreadsheet.
Excel, perhaps.
Look, I just have to say that I think that Prudence has
Codes.
been a stellar guest.
It's
Fucking
This
nice. It's been great to have you.
Oh, and also the official screening of the documentary. The doco is going to be out soon, which means that everyone will actually get the link to the official screening, which I'm in the middle of actually doing the whole event.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of prep. I'm also the event planner for this, but you know, again, you talk about being a director. That's what this is. Like you have to know everything because I don't want
do.
someone else taking my baby.
You have to be the jack of all trades, master of some.
No. That's terrible. I just say I'm the bus driver. Like, I am the bus
awful.
driver.
You're driving this.
Well, on that note, once again, thank you so much for being on the show. I really
I've had
appreciate your
so
time.
much fun. It was
This
wild.
has been wild. This has been
I know.
absolutely wild. And guys, you've been watching the Pagey Train. That's right, the Pagey Train.
The Pagey
You can
Train.
go and check us out on Spotify, video on Spotify, or you can go and check us out on YouTube. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. And for you avid listeners out there, you can listen to us on Apple iTunes or iHeartRadio, basically anywhere.
Or
you can find
anywhere.
podcasts.
No, you got to say, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Anywhere
That's what
you
they
get
say.
your podcasts.
Yeah.
You've been watching the Pagey Train, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's like a nice clip.
That's not
for
too
the
bad.
end.
That's all right. They usually tune out by now anyway.
I'll get
Thanks for listening.